afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. The Marlins vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Caleb Smith gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Segura.
Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Granderson, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Grounder down the line at third. There's one. On to first, a double play. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had exactly 100 RBIs, and if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dilo, that's all.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So stepping in, number 47. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Stepping in, Brian Anderson, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike one. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 5 for 14. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
JT Realmuto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Number 48 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Smith has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Andrew McCutchen goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
In now, Corey Dickerson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Fish have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Phillies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Cooper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Striding in, number 1. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Number 1.
Hit on the ground to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A two-run home run for Curtis Granderson. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball, and he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked, and take that off-speed pitch deep.
Number 48 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Line drive to center field. Dickerson is there, 2 gone.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Ryan Holiday.
So coming to the plate, Brian Holiday. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 3. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper shading to his right, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Miami.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Line drive to left. Granderson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Settling in now, Gene Segura, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he puts it on the ground to third. He's got to hurry. And the throw is high, but they just do get him by a step as that'll end the inning. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Phillies 1. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Caleb Smith, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Hernandez is calling for it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 47.
Coming to the plate now, number 47, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine,
Now
Rook.
batting,
Listen, for
shortstop.
almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Miguel Rojas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Looped over toward first. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Marlins lead this one 2-1. And now Bryce Harper.
Leading off for the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. That's popped up out towards short right field. Number 1 is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in now, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready now, Brian Anderson. He'll begin things here against Aaron
The
Nola.
third baseman, Brian
First pitch on its way.
Anderson.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball into honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, number 1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Corey Dickerson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And he fouls this one off. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Up with it, Holiday. And the throw to first ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. It is Curtis Granderson as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Hernandez from shallow right, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
In now, number 48. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fouled off. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike three, and there are two away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there.
batting,
That's
catcher,
six to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Brian Holiday stands in as he looks at a called strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Aaron Nola.
First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit out to short, and one gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Here it comes. Popped up. Cooper moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat,
Leading off
Caleb
for the
Smith.
Marlins.
He'll get things started
The
here in the
pitcher,
second half of the
Caleb
sixth.
Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
Now batting, number 47.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, number 47. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Nope.
Up and in for ball one.
No strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hoskins is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to South Florida. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Back up the middle. Rojas ranging up the middle from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto as he grounds one briskly to short. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. In now, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The third baseman.
High in the air down the right field line.
Anderson.
But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter. When you fall behind in the count 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
0 for 2 for him to this point. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Dickerson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Tayron Guerrero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Tayron Guerrero.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel.
That's popped up. Number 1 over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Gene Segura will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Hector Neris will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, Hector.
Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fouled away. popped him up. Franco is there. 2 gone. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. So striding forward now, Brian Holiday, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And it's fouled away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Miami down in order. Score remains 2-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Conley will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 61, Adam Conley. Now playing center field and batting 9.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. This one's down to third. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in once again, Bryce Harper, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. The 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Birdie is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. The Marlins with a chance to walk it off as we go to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up to the plate, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. No balls and one strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 47.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 47. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Rojas. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Lays off 1-0. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Don't kid yourself.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Now batting, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Rojas takes it in. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew McCutcheon. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's gone 2 for 5. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Number 47 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Corey.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Birdie is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So one will win it. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Into the box now, number one. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So striding in, Curtis Granderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
That's the ball.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-1, no strikes.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And I suspect we might see a pinch hitter here, and if that's the case, here's what's left on the Marlins bench. Jorge Alfaro will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jorge.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. 0-1 the count. Comes set. The 0-1. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. Late that time for a strike. One and two. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Magneuris Sierra will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Austin Bryce takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 34, Magneuris Sierra.
Logan Morrison is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-2 once more. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
High in the air out to center field. Birdie giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Looking at his career totals, Hernandez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right
Up
there.
next
For
for
him to be on
Philadelphia,
top of that 0-0
the
changeup
first
the way he was, that was pretty special.
Hopkins.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. This is foul right side. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The pause and the 0-2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Juan Nicasio takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Juan Nicasio.
Now at the plate, Brian Holiday. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And there's his first base hit in this one. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to
fielder,
settle in their seats for the
55.
beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Standing in now, John Birdie, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The batter, number 47.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 47. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 47 becomes out number 2 this inning. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 0 for 4. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.